Okay, so first you're gonna need to go into the eraser app, and I clicked the target area button and I cut out the person. This is optional only if you're about to do some sort of background or anything, and I chose this app instead of cutting the person out in Video Star because it's way better in my opinion. So yeah. Okay, click transform, then click tint, and choose any color you want. I chose brown, and put it to 100 instead of 95. I don't know why I put 95, but I put 95. Then you're done. I'm not done. Click multi-layer, click the photo, click halftone, boom, pow. Click new, multi-layer, then click your color thing, then blend it. Click that one, yup, period. You're done. No, you're not. Click multi-layer, click that again, click photo, add your cutout, size it up, and you're done.
Why we going so fast, nigga?
We stopped though.
Hell, what?
Go into multi-layer, click your photo, then choose any color you want for the background. I chose white, and that's gonna be your border. Size it down. I size it down to 97, save it. Go into multi-layer again, click multiplex, which is in layout. And I'll choose it to be 4x4. Then you're gonna save that. Next, you're gonna go into multi-layer and you're gonna add the background, make it a green screen green. You're gonna add the photo, how many times you want. I chose 5. Then I click add mask. I chose the square shape and I sized it down to be about 4 square, and I did it for all 5 of them. Then you click the 3D mode, you turn that on, then go to layer 1, and I ended up turning it to -100%. Then I click mirror and I click that one, and that's gonna be for all 5 of them. So here I am, I'm turning it to -100. Then I'll go to layer 2 and I turn it to -70. For layer 3, I turn it to -34 and I change the mirror option. For layer 4, I kept it at 0. And I added the mirror option. Then for layer 5, the final layer, I change it to +46 and change the mirror option. Now I am making that one turn to the left and the other layer is going to turn to the right. So it's left, right, left, right, left, right. This is what it should be looking like. Then you're gonna go into layer master and add all of your layers, all 5 of them or however many you had, and gonna start off all the way zoomed in, so past the very first layer. Then it should zoom out and it should show all your layers. Not that zoomed out, but like that, yeah. Okay, now I'm finna do the graph. I end up playing around with it because I'm like, why the freak does it look like this? And I figure out why you can't really see it how it actually looks because it's sped up, but like it was looking ratchet. So yeah, I ended up changing it a little bit and I figured out what was wrong. Then it should look like that. You're going to then add your pictures for your cube, and if you don't know how to do a shaded cube, click the link in the description and it shows you how to do a shaded cube. That's why I don't include it in this video. Then you're gonna click all your layers and add it into layer master, and I started off at, this is optional, like you can have your cube turn every which way, but I decided to have it turn like how it did. And I clicked to show other layers so I could see how I wanted to size up. So I changed the depth to 100. It starts at 0, then it goes to 100, and it looked like that. And I go back and I click the tunnel and I'm like, oh, I know what's wrong. I gotta go to the size option to add a graph for that. That's why I was looking all bootleg and ugly. Boom. And it should be looking like that. Now you're gonna need to add. Now you're gonna need to not. What I was trying to say is now you're gonna need to shade your channel. So you're gonna click layer 2 and you're gonna click outline fuzzy right there. Then you're gonna need to turn it to black and I'm turning it down a lot of bit, and you're gonna do that for every single layer. And after I added that, video start was lagging, like lagging to the gods. That junk was lagging like a freaking Android or something. Then what I'm gonna show y'all is life changing. You're going to then go onto layer 3 and you're gonna turn it up as it zooms out. So I'm gonna show you again. Go to layer 4 and it turns up as it zooms out. See how the other layer gets darker? See?
Relax.
And yeah, that's what you do. And then I shaded the cube. And boom, I was done. And I was ready to add motion blur and the background. So you add your transition, you green screen it. Then you click spin focus and turn it all the way down. Go to edit keyframes, and I ended up making it start off at 2, but for now it will start off at 0. But I ended up making it start off at 2. Then when it gets to like the middle, I make it turn up to 6, and then when it stops, I turn it down to 2. And yeah, it should look like that.
Okay, bye.